Hi there, my name's Megan Greenberg of Megan Cooks For You, and today I have made flounder en papillote, which just means in paper. And people are a little intimidated by anything that's outside of a frying pan, but it really is a really simple process of just folding and crimping paper and sticking something in the oven. In fact, it's probably one of the cleanest ways that you can cook. What I did was I took flounder and I put it on a bed of cilantro stems and scallion tops. I sprinkled the fish with salt and pepper on both sides. I took lemon zest that I zested right off the lemon and sprinkled it on top. And then you just put about a tablespoon of butter on top of that as well. And that's just going to give the fish some flavor and moisture, and butter just makes everything better. So in a little container over here, I mixed together some soy sauce, some sesame oil, a little ginger juice, and some fresh lemon juice as well. And you just spoon a tablespoon or two to your liking. I happen to like things a little more saucy. Some people like things a little more dry. Go ahead and use your own discretion here. And then to wrap it up, it's not always as pretty as they make it on TV, but you just do your best. And essentially what you're going to do is fold a piece of parchment paper in half. That kind of lets everything kind of center in when you do fold it. I like to push my fish a little bit off to the side because it just makes it easier for me. And then on a diagonal, I just fold the paper in half. And then I just go around and crimp the sides closed. There's nothing fancy here about it. You can go back through. I often will tuck the side under if it's not cooperating. And you just go through and use whatever process you can. I find that kind of folding it over in a little crimped fashion sometimes keeps it more closed, and other times I have to wrestle with it a little bit more. But essentially the whole point is just to make sure that the paper is closed. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're about to cut it open in about 8 minutes. And for a thinner piece of fish, you put it in the oven for about 8 minutes on 450 degrees. If it's a little thicker, about 10 minutes. No more than that. Take it out of the oven. Let it sit for just a second because it's going to be very hot. And when you cut the paper open, make sure you back up or else you will get a nice little fish steam facial. And when you cut it open, you just make sure, like I said, faces away, it's going to be hot. You can just unwrap the paper, you can cut it, whatever you want to do to just get on in there. And the fish will be in sauce and butter and lemon. Everything will have wilted, so when you take this off of here, go ahead and leave the remainder of the wilted herbs behind. Plate it, some more fresh lemon, take the yummy sauce that's accumulated with the butter, pour it on top, and you have dinner.